So what's up, guys? My mom's away for the weekend, and I'm pretty bored, and I feel like talking to people on the internet. So for those who don't know, I'm Chris. I'm 20 years old. I live in the Bronx, New York, and an Asian Studies major, focusing on Japanese language uh, in college. I'm a second semester sophomore because um, I was supposed to study abroad in Tokyo from April of this year until August, but because of the earthquake and tsunami and the whole nuclear thing, it got shut down. But 2 weeks before I was supposed to leave, that kind of put a damper on this whole year. Um, I had it all planned in my head and sort of knew what my future was going to be, and then it got flipped around, and um, this year turned out to be the worst year of my life. Um, yeah, I wasn't expecting this video to go there, but I guess I'll tell you about it. Yeah, so I had a lot of things that I was looking forward to escaping from, or like when I was gonna go away. Like over the last couple of years, I had like self-esteem issues and stuff like that, and I sort of just bottled bottled it up and like pushed it pushed it inside of me. Like um, yeah, so I put all my marbles into this like study abroad thing, thinking you know going away for a couple months might fix things or something. But when it fell through, I was lost, and like for like 3 or 4 months I wasn't myself, or I didn't know who I was, honestly, because I was so depressed about like not going. And it was a lot of people thought like, oh, you didn't go to Japan, like uh too bad, like suck it up. But you know I've wanted to go to Japan since I was 4 or 5 years old. So what, like that was a 15-year trip in the making, and to get it shut down 2 weeks before I was supposed to leave really sucked. Let's put it that way. And so I was just in this weird place where everything bothered me, and I didn't like who I was, and I didn't like the people around me. And that was partly my fault because I had such a negative attitude. I I was in such a rut that I didn't want anything good to happen around me, and that put a damper on things and on my summer, because I had an attitude, and I was such an asshole for months. I think looking back, I can see that I was sort of an asshole. I don't know. My friends might disagree with me because I might have put on a front, or I don't know. Yeah, so that's that. Um, then I want to transfer to another school because I'm not happy at the university I currently attend, and the Asian Studies thing, their department is sort of falling apart, and I don't really know what to do. And that was also a reason I wanted to study abroad, just to get away from a place that I didn't like. And so I applied to a whole bunch of schools in New York, and but it was already kind of too late in the summer for them to accept me, and that really sucked. So I ended up going back to the university that I did not like for this semester, and it's honestly one of the worst semesters I've ever had in college or in school in general, because I'm not happy there, and I'm not trying, and I know I'm not trying, and it really sucks to know that, and I'm trying to work. How should I phrase this? I'm trying to work on trying. Like that really sounds weird, but yeah. Then on November 6th of this year, my grandmother died, and that sort of shattered my world. My world is still shattered. She was I was very close with her from about kindergarten to 8th grade. I went to her house every day on the weekdays after school, and she helped me with my homework. She fed me dinner, and she took care of me during the summer when I was little. And, and my mom like had to work, and I would go to her house for the summer or like during the day. And yeah, so I'm just trying to live life without her, and that it's really difficult because I did everything with my grandma. Um, like I said, I did. I went. She took care of me, and then I took care of her when she started to fail. I I went to every doctor, but as much as I could, as much as I didn't want to, I knew every single one of her doctors, and I tried to take her. Once I got a car, I tried to take her to her doctor's appointments um, because my mom asked me to. But I really enjoyed uh, the time I spent with her, and like it's hard to go places because I went to all like places that I know and I'm familiar with. I went there with my grandma, and it's hard to go to them now and not think about her and not like get upset and want to leave because it's just weird to not have her. Um, yeah, why am I crying now? That sucks. Um, yeah, but basically the only thing that really saved me. Oh, there's two things that saved me, like from going completely insane this year and like wanting to just give up on everything. One, pop punk. Now, like I know there are a lot of kids that like say like, "Oh, pop punk saved me," or "The Wonder Years saved me," uh, but you know they really did. Pop punk has this weird thing about like not giving up and always trying to you know fight through your problems and get through it, and uh, especially the Wonder Years. Um, they're all about getting through all the bullshit that you have to go through when you're in college or in life in general, and finding out who you really are. And that coincides with the second thing that kept me going, the martial arts. I've been a martial artist since I was 4 years old, and I got my black belt in Taekwondo when I was 10 years old. And then I took a very long break uh, because, though for certain reasons I'm not going to get into it, it's sort of unnecessary. But I still kept up with the culture and the community. I read Black Belt magazine and Taekwondo Times every every month, and it's something I really care about. And in May, through all that the bullshit I was going through, after not going to Japan, I started Kyokushin Karate, which is a Japanese style founded by Masutatsu Oyama, and it's in competition. It's full contact. There's no pads, no shin guards or anything. Um, but it's really about like improving yourself and pushing yourself to be the best that you can be. So that sort of coincides with the whole pop punk Wonder Years thing, like finding out who you are and becoming the best person, best martial artist, best everything um, that you can be, because that then that's you. And of course, it takes a long time to figure out who you are, and um, I'm still trying to figure that out, and I guess you are too. So this is a really long video. So thank you for listening and watching. Yeah, see ya.